Thank you for tuning back in to another flight. On today, we have a special one. It is Microsoft Flight Simulator Release Day. Did a video a couple hours ago, just my first day out here, flying around, and had a lot of fun with that. So I'm going to complete my first flight on today. It should be a lot of fun. So tune in. Hope you enjoy. Hope you like it. And comment, subscribe, hit me up. It's been fun, man. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. So today I'm going to be going from Cincinnati over to Columbus. Shouldn't be a very long flight at all. I would say maybe 30-35 minutes or so, if that. I'm going to do it in the Textron Aviation Cessna 152. And so we'll just have a little bit of fun with it and kind of see what's going on. I'm still having trouble with my rudder pedals. I did a little bit of research just to see, what might have been going on with that, and didn't really come up with anything. So I'm sure it's something that Thrustmaster is aware of. If not, they're going to be aware of real soon once people start waking up and not being able to use the TFRPs. So anyway, man, let's go ahead and get this flight taken care of today. So this is what we're going to be doing. We could just look at it this way. It's about 100 nautical miles. They say it's going to take us about an hour. And so we're going to do VFR just direct to Columbus on today. And it should be a lot of fun. Winds are 270 at 4, and then they're 244 at 3 down in Columbus. So it should be cool and fun. So it's currently nighttime. I didn't want to do like a nighttime flight. So I'd do like an early morning just to kind of see what that looks like, see the sun coming out. So we'll hop in, man, and have a little bit of fun. Like I say, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna do some more research tonight. I'm usually someone who I want to figure things out. If I have to leave no stone unturned, I definitely will do so to figure out what's going on with these rudder pedals, because I want to be able to use them. I do have the rudders assigned to the axis, I think, of the honeycomb outfit at least. So that should at least get us out and be able to get us into the air and everything like that. So we'll have some fun. I was having some small issues with comms earlier. But I think we'll be okay. The thing that I'm noticing with the Thrustmaster is it's recognizing a couple things, or the simulator. So it's recognizing a joystick axis, right? Which is recognizing this, and it's not recognizing the TFRPs at all in terms of like a rudder axis. So we'll figure out what's going on with that tomorrow, throughout tonight and tomorrow. So here we are in Cincinnati. Beautiful, very, very beautiful. I'm gonna pull the time back a little bit more because I actually wanted to kind of take off a little bit earlier in the morning time here. So I'm gonna pull pull this back a little bit. I really want to see what it looks like when the sun comes up in the simulator. So we'll pull it back about right there. And so we're going to run through some checklists and stuff today, actually, and kind of make it into a, make it into a flight and just have a little bit of fun with it. Things just kind of froze for a second. I'm sure there's so many people on the online and on the simulator today that probably going to run into a couple of issues. Um, this should come back in a minute. I'm hoping. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna do this from there it is. Let's get a little dome light in here. Um, just so we can get everything set. I'm gonna try to follow the checklist and everything and get set up. So actually, with that being said, we're going to pull the time back even more just to run through some checklists. So we'll make it 6:35 in the morning so that we can run through these lists. All right, so um, before starting engines, again, we got a little bit of a hiccup here. And there we go. Um, I like that you can kind of see, you can hit this I and see. So shut off valve open and the brakes. Again, my rudders aren't working, but that's okay. We can test the brakes here. And everything is looking good there. So that's good. Engine start. So mixture rich. Carburetor heat. Cold. Prime. As required. Throttle. Open. Half inch. And we can tick these on down. And master switch is on. Ignition. Start. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay. Okay. Nothing happening there. So maybe what we'll do is Let's prime it. Let's try that. Okay. Down. In there. Let's go back. Let me make sure this is actually open. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we will maybe just do an auto start because I can't figure out how to get it on. Everything's cool there. Let's look real quick. Okay. Okay, cool. So engines are on. All right, so we're looking good. Tick oil pressures in the green. So we'll tick that. Beacon and nav are on. Parking brake set. The fuel shutoff valves open. Bridge strobe on, and then we can release. Now, one thing, and I don't. Let me see. Curious of the map. Shift down. Okay. There we go. We'll pull up the map here. And I don't know how close we can get. Okay, we can get pretty close here. So I'm going to be departing runway 27. All right, so we'll do pushback then. we're not. Thought that was the pushback indicator, but it's not. It's gonna take a little getting used to here. Thought that he would start pushing us back, but I guess we really don't need to. We can just go ahead and turn left here. Again, my rudders aren't working, so let's see if I can make this turn or not. Let's see. Oh crap. I am using the Honeycomb Alpha flight controls. So just take some getting used to, no big deal. Took a little bit getting used to. Oh. I hate not having rudder pedals. It's so weird. Trying to do this without it. Okay. Nice, man. Those are nice too. Yeah, this thing has really been awesome, man. Like once you get it, you'll love it. You'll absolutely positively love it. I'm telling you. It's gonna be amazing. It will be amazing for you. So we're gonna roll on down here to 27 left and get out of Dodge. I need to get one of those throttles. I was looking at what is it, X56, X86, something like that. That's what I really need. I just use my keyboard right now for the throttles. I also am just I've been kind of waiting for the I've been waiting for Honeycomb to come out with their throttles. So kind of waiting on that right now. So we'll see. Hopefully it comes out sooner than later. I also got to set up some like external camera views on like hotkeys. I'll do that because right now the only way I can really get outside and look is to actually come in here and do it. As you can see, beautiful morning here. Excuse me. Beautiful morning in Cincinnati, Kentucky area. Now I'm just having some fun, you know. I'm just trying to get used to this. I'm trying to get used to the flight model and the whole nine. You know, it's a lot different. You know, when you get used to flying a particular sim for so long, it is it's a bit of a learning curve to get out and try something else here. So flaps are working, but it's also changing to the external view, which is super weird. So I gotta figure out why it's doing that. I'm sure this one changes to another external, which is weird. I gotta figure these. I gotta get my controls down, but that's okay. So we'll taxi on down here to the end, and then we're gonna get ready to get out of Dodge this morning and head on over to Columbus. We're just doing a VFR straight to GPS, just straight out. I'm actually going to VFR the whole thing. I mean, obviously I don't have a GPS on board. I'm just going to hand fly the whole thing over to Columbus and just have a lot of fun with it, man. It should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. We'll close that, and I'm going to close that too. I mean, I'm not even going to mess with any ATC. I'm just going to get out here and learn this plane and get used to flying. Yeah, so true. I mean, I've been flight simming for like 10 years, and I mean, it was a learning curve when I went from FSX to X-plane. I've been X-plane ever since 2016, so this is just totally different, you know. The Logitech, yeah, yeah. I have the Thrustmaster flight rudder pedals, and I'm having some trouble with them. The sim is picking them up, right? But doesn't let you really choose the access. I keep saying access. Doesn't let you choose the axis appropriately, and so I'm having a little bit of issue with that. So I'm sure as this thing gets released out tomorrow and throughout the next few days, this problem is going to be reported, and hopefully Thrustmaster will create a fix for it, put a patch out or something, because I'll show you maybe after the flight. I mean, I don't, you know, whoever's gonna be hanging around, but it is pretty frustrating that it's not working. But I mean, I hope that they'll support it. See, the brake is so weird, you know. I hate that I have to use the keyboard to brake. So hopefully they'll put that patch out there soon, or figure out what's going on, because they're not working, and it's causing these weird issues here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take off. We have positive rate. one thing you notice off the bat is just how responsive the inputs are here. Really nice morning. We'll make a right turn. As I was talking about before, my only qualm that I have with the simulator right now, and maybe it's something that they'll fix, is at night there's no cars, there's no car lights. You know, the city looks beautiful, but to be honest, it doesn't look alive, if that makes sense. We'll make another right turn. Oh, see, I'm going east, so the sun is probably just going to be blinding us the whole time. Yeah, I've thought about track IR. I had it before, and I wasn't a super huge fan, but I mean, it wasn't terrible. I want to make this turn right back over downtown Cincinnati so we can get a look at that. But I mean, this thing is beautiful, man. You can't argue with how stunning this thing is. Yeah, they do. They do cause frames, just like traffic does. So I'm running everything right now on Ultra, and I added a little traffic. I actually put the traffic to 100%, and my frames went just all the way in the dumpster. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, that sun's gonna be hot on us just about most of the morning. Guess I wasn't really thinking about that, but because we'll be going, you know, northeast just about the whole morning. So maybe I can adjust my seat a bit as we get up, and the sun won't blind us too much. But getting moved around here a little bit, getting a little bit of turbulence, but it's not too terrible. Yeah, man, it is awesome. I have a Core i7 6700K RTX 1080 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, and I don't know what I have, 4 terabyte SSD that I'm running it on, so it's all good. Wow, check that out. That's beautiful, man. I will do a quick outside view here. We'll kick the flaps up. Do a quick outside view. Cincinnati back there. We're climbing out. Beautiful, man. I mean, it's picturesque, you know. It makes flying GA. I'm usually a, you know, 737, whatever, you know, but this really makes you want to fly GA. Yeah, man, you're good to go. You're set up. You'll have a lot of fun with it, man. DDR4, yeah. Yep. Man, have fun, man. You have a lot of fun with it. I know I am. So we'll fly right over downtown. I'll keep it around 3,000 just so we can get a pretty good view of it as we're heading out. Again, I'm just going to hand fly this whole thing in. Let's move this out the way. Get a nice view of downtown off to our left. We'll fly right over to Bengals Stadium and get a real good look of it. Covington, and no, I've never tried DCS. I've heard about it though, and I might check it out. I need like a stick, actual joystick. Near Cincinnati. Try to get a nice little view of the stadium there in our left window. It's the Bengals Stadium, the red stadium, and downtown Cincy, man. It's pretty beautiful, man. Check that out. Gosh. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Come on. Come on. You could even read the freaking Bengals on the field down there, man. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Got the color of the bridge, you know, if you know anything about this area. It's the bridge over to Covington. It's yellow like that. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Do a quick outside view. See a little bit more of it. As we're leaving Cincinnati. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alright, we gotta make a turn toward the north a bit. So we can get back on our path, but I just wanted to fly over downtown so we can get a really good look at it. So turn east and head on over to Columbus. Not a super long flight by any means. I mean, we'll be there in a minute. I live in Columbus, Ohio. Live in Central Ohio, so been down to Cincy a lot. Starting to get some skipping here. I mean, is exactly like flying over Cincinnati. I mean, is 1-to-1. I mean, all of this stuff that you see, the buildings. I mean, this is Cincinnati. Like it's real. It's as real as you can get, in my opinion. I mean, it's the realest I've seen in a flight sim. I'll say it that way. I'm gonna say as real as you can get, because Orbix or somebody will put something out there tomorrow and blow all of our minds. But yeah, there's Cincinnati as we're climbing out. Oh man, Houston, man, yeah. I love Houston. I actually went to Houston for the first time like 4 or 5 months ago. It was right around when Corona was starting, and I was off of work, and well, not off, but working remotely. You can work anywhere, right? And so I just took some time off, and I was like, you know what? I mean, not time off. I just worked remotely, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna just go. And I drove from Ohio, drove all the way down to Houston. It was awesome, and I rented a rented a drop top Camaro, which I'll never do again on such a long ride, just because the road noise got to me. I don't know, something about the it over here connecting the top. It was just so loud for like 18 hours. But I loved Houston, man. There was nothing going on. Everything was closed, but I had a great time, man. Going around was that Herman Park? I think that's what it's called. Went to the park and saw a lot of the sights. Got a chance to go out to Galveston. Had a good time out there. Like I said, everything was closed. I just wanted my feet to touch the sand, man. And I had never been to the Gulf or Mexico before. Like I've been on cruises, but I've never like set foot down there, man. I had an amazing time. Houston is a really beautiful city. I have to go back, post Corona and actually get to enjoy it. But I had a really good time. I stayed in, yeah, it is. It is. It's pretty ugly. We're getting a little bit more of that lag. I guess a lot of people are, man, trying to download this thing. There's probably so many people online right now, but get a little bit of that lag, but it's okay. Okay, yeah, I'll check out. I will 100% check out South South Padre for real. Um, what was I gonna say about Houston? Can't remember, but rode around Rice University. That was real cool. Just I had a good time. It was amazing. I stayed in Edo. Stayed in the Edo area of Houston, and had a really good time over there. Just stayed like maybe a block or two south of I guess that would be south. I don't know, a block or two. I guess it would be south of the convention center. You could see the convention center out the front of the Airbnb, and just had a really good time. Okay, yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. I can't remember the name of the street offhand, but you got like BBVA Stadium, Edo, the big Houston, I love Houston sign back there, and there's just some apartments. They look like to be older, maybe like industrial, and somebody came in and gutted the building and redid them. But it was beautiful. It was nice. It was perfect because of course with Corona and that, I mean Airbnb, that Airbnb was like $27 or something. I went down for about a week, and just had a really good time. Yeah, man. If I didn't get a chance, that was the one thing I didn't get a chance to do was really enjoy, um, like Houston food and that. Only because Corona was going on, and I didn't get a chance to eat anything that I really wanted to eat. I didn't get a chance to get any real good barbecue or anything like that when I was down. But what did I have though that was good? I went to a breakfast spot over near maybe like a correction facility or something downtown, sheriff's office or something. That was pretty cool. But just did a bunch of sightseeing. Went to Reliant. I was surprised about Reliant. I don't know why. Well, I was looking to move to Houston at one point, which is kind of why I know so much about the city because I had done a lot of whoa turbulence. I had done a lot of research, and I looked at the Reliant area. And you look at it on Street Maps or Google Maps, Street View, whatever. It doesn't look as nice as it is when you're actually like right up on it. Like it's beautiful. It's like super nice. I had a lot of fun over there. Went to the Rocket Stadium. It was cool. Yeah, yeah, I remember that from back in the day. I don't look as old as I am, but I remember the Oilers and Warren Moon and all those cats. Yeah, I remember that. That thing is massive, though. I got some real good pictures in front of it, so I was real happy about that. I thought about going through Dallas on the way back home because I really wanted to see the Texans, the Cowboys Stadium. But I was like, man, at like 18, 19 hours to drive. Let me just go ahead and get up the way. But figure I'll be back in the area at some point, so I'll see Houston. I mean, I'll see Dallas at some point. See the stadium. So. But definitely a place I could see myself living in. Definitely. It's a really nice city, man. I'll try to keep her between like 33,000 and 3,500. Nothing too crazy. Even this. In other sims as you're just out and about. I mean, there's variety out here, and a lot of other sims, you don't get that variety. You get everything kind of looks the same after a bit. So you'll get some little patches, another patch. You get this, but you can actually see a lot of variety in the landscape out here, which is really cool. Oh, Ohio is extremely flat, unless you're around the Cincinnati area. It's pretty flat. Down by Hocking Hills, you get a little bit. That's south. Hocking Hills is kind of going toward Virginia-ish, I think. Yeah. You get a little bit more out there, but Ohio is extremely flat. Extremely flat. The only really topography that you get in Ohio is down in the Cincinnati area. Yeah. FSX was like, it was good. It was all we had at the time, right? So it was definitely good. It just took a lot to get it, looking remotely good. You see some individual houses down here, and yeah, looks like Ohio. check our progress, man. See where we are. Got a little bit to go, but we're just gonna chill and have some fun, you know, just relax, chop it up. And you know, FSX was cool, and I spent a lot of time, you know, playing FSX because of the PMDG, and then like when yeah, they do. I think I'm sorry. Let me not talk ahead of turn. I haven't flown an actual um I haven't flown an actual like total, you know, full flight plan or anything yet. So I haven't done any ILS approaches or anything in this yet. Um, as I had mentioned before, I had also chose not to really pay a lot of attention to you know, the a lot of the more seasoned YouTubers and things like that. I chose not to pay attention to a lot of that because I didn't want to see a lot of footage. I didn't want to see a lot of gameplay and things like that. I wanted to be awed when I turned it on, and I wanted to look at it for myself and be like, oh my gosh, this thing is amazing. And it is. I flew over Columbus earlier. Hold on, let me get back in the plane because I feel like it's super loud. I flew over Columbus earlier, and it was insane. I was like, oh my gosh, it's freaking amazing. But I'm gonna figure that out. I hopped into the 747 earlier just to kind of see like what it looked like and everything, and it's nice. It's beautiful on the inside. Of course, you know, the cockpit looks nice and everything, but you know, it's missing some features. It's missing some features that even the base X-plane had. The base 747 X-plane. So I have yet to do a commercial flight just yet in this. I mean, this is only my second flight. I mean, this is my first full flight, but I did a just flying around earlier. Did a live stream like as soon as I downloaded it. Curious. I want to check my network setting. Just want to see how my network's doing, just to see. Yeah, I mean, I'm pinging good, so I guess, you know, it's just probably a lot of people trying to hop on and download the sim. I'm getting a little bit of stuttering. Yeah, it is. It's like the default for sure. It's definitely like the default FSX. I mean, you know, you get some things that work. The FMC seems like it works pretty well. Yeah, I don't know. Let me take a look. Uh-oh. Change views or something. 100% on the CPU. I don't know why I have so many Google Chrome things open, but that's interesting. Memory's not too bad, but it's at 100. Huh. I mean, I do have this thing maxed completely out. But I do also have XSplitter Chrome running, but I have what's the name of that thing called Rage Ray what's it called, Razor something, Kill something. Yeah, it is running, it's running pretty good. I'll be curious to see my temps. Let me see. Let's see what my temps are running and stuff. We'll get some of that information, right? Can't hurt. CPU averaging around 70. Yeah, it's a great program. I don't know what I have on. I just went in and maxed out everything just to just to see if I wanted to or needed to overclock. I haven't overclocked this 6700K or anything, but I thought about doing it. She's running pretty good, not bad. Also do have 3 monitors, so but doesn't seem to be doing too bad. Might overclock it. Yep, straight stock on the cooler, and that's part of the reason why I haven't overclocked it at all, because I'd have to update the cooler, right? Or at least I would want to. I'm running, it doesn't allow you, at least from what I saw so far, to run an unlimited. It only lets you choose up to 60. From what I saw, let me check though and see real quick. These are my settings in game. So ultra 60, it doesn't let you choose more, right? But yeah, and then everything else is just totally maxed out, like totally. So it's pushing it to the limits, you know, seeing what she has. gotta set my custom cameras up too. Really gotta get those set up. Yeah, it is a lot. I was just like, yo, I'm just gonna turn it up to the max and see what happens, you know? Yeah, it's a lot of settings, man. It's a lot of settings to mess with, and I can probably. I mean, my performance is good, right? I'm getting good frames. Um, I I'm getting good frames, but if I could make it perform a little bit better if I turned down the texture quality a bit, building quality a bit, and I probably we would if I was when I fly. Yeah, I'm sure it is too. But I'll probably I can kind of scale some things back a little bit once I start to fly commercial, because I don't necessarily need all that detail. I'm spending 99% of the time, you know, at 30,000 something feet, 40,000 feet, flying a 747 or 737 or 320 or whatever. So I can scale back on some of these things, but I just, flying GA like this, and I just want to see what she can do. I wanted to see what my money got me with upgrading. So, and I'm extremely happy with being able to max this thing out and run it as good as I can with the amount of detail that I got. I mean, if I maxed out X-Plane, get like 11 frames, even with like all of that. So yeah, I did see that. I saw that on their website earlier. And again, like, I started flight simming probably back in, I was in Florida at the time, so 2011 is when I got into it seriously. And it took me a while because I spent time like really learning everything that I needed to learn that I could. And then when I eventually got the PMDG product, oh man, that just took things to a whole nother level. Learning their auto land and learning all the systems and all of that stuff, I was like, whoa, I've never ever even set foot in an Airbus product on any simulator. So I'm excited actually to try it out on here, because I don't know anything about the plane at all, but I like to challenge myself, and learn something new, right? How the heck did I turn Alexa on? But I don't know what I said, but Alexa went crazy. But VATSIM, right? VATSIM was the same way. I didn't know anything about it, and I encourage people all the time, and just get out there on VATSIM. Yes, you're gonna have some controllers and stuff who are, impatient, not the best. You're gonna have some pilots who might laugh at you. You may have some situations where you're like extremely nervous, a little turbulence. But I just really encourage people to get out there and learn. Um, don't be afraid. But what I did personally to learn VATSIM, right? This was maybe 6, 7 years ago. I hopped on, and I'm not gonna hop on and go to JFK, right? During across the pond, right? That wouldn't be the smartest way to learn, right? And so, oh, okay, that's awesome. That's what's up. Yeah, it's a great tool, man. It's awesome to learn and learn the ropes. And so what I did, and I happened to Columbus is my home airport, whatever. And so I hopped on VATSIM my first time ever, and it just happened to be a controller on in Indianapolis. And man, he was super nice. I can't remember his name. I want to say Jason something. He was super nice. I told him just, man, look, I'm brand new. I want to learn. Just bear with me. And Indy is not very popular airport for VATSIM. And man, he sat there for about 2 hours with me, and man, we walked through clearances and kind of taught me what I kind of knew what to say, but I didn't know necessarily what to say back, and messed some things up, and just getting clearance was like speaking Chinese at first. I'm like, what the heck? He actually put me onto a thing where you like take a note card, right, and everything's the same. So clear to the departure, boom, boom. And so I would just write it on note cards before I even called, like, for clearance. Just like, okay, clear to, boom, via the boom, you're gonna climb and maintain, whatever. And I mean, it really helped out. Like, I'm glad that but I had some real nervous times, right? I had some times where I was just like, oh my God, way, way over my head. Especially because it's hard. You can't really practice flying approaches, right? You can't really practice that. So what I mean is, like, you can practice clearance all day. You can sit there on the ground with a willing controller, right, and practice that all day. He or she may let you, sit there and do clearances over and over again if nothing else is going on. It's not super typical, but it might happen. But it's gonna be rare for someone to, like, allow you to. I mean, you don't need. There's no way to really do it. You can't really fly a approach. You know what I mean? Like, over and over in succession. Not the approach, but an arrival. So you just got to get out there and learn. I remember my first one. I was all over the place, but you just keep learning. You keep learning, and over time you get it. I just encourage people to hop out there on VATSIM. It makes flight simming a million times better. Part of a community, and then I joined DVA. So I joined Delta Virtual, which I'm still a part of. And once I did that, it was like sky's the limit, because the community's dope. The website's dope, and get out there, and you just become a part of a community, rank up, stuff like that. So I think what I'm about to do now, though, all right, I've been flying for a long time. I'm good on VATSIM. I'm kind of thinking about going down the controller route. Like, I think that might be kind of fun to learn that and see what that's all about. I like to really challenge myself. What I will do, since I'm so yeah, I would agree. I mean, I agree with that statement. People are People are cool, man. Like people are helpful. You don't get all of that crazy stuff going on. People are very helpful. Um, it's cool. You know, I hopped in some Facebook groups recently with this release coming out, and share photos, and I mean, it's cool. Hopping in some of these other ones is can be kind of depending on your personality or whatever, but it can be a little overwhelming. So I have a lot of fun with it. People don't get it, right? I tell people, or it's not the best thing in the dating world, right? Because people don't really get it, like the whole flight sim thing, or someone. I wish I could show you my setup. Maybe I will after I land, but people come over to the crib and they're like, "What in the heck is that?" And it's like you try to explain to them, like, "Yeah, it's like flight simulation, and there's like a community, and it's like an enthusiast thing," and they're just looking at you like, "Okay," you know. So it's kind of funny. Yeah, I bet it was. Yeah, I bet it was. This has just been real pleasant, and the various communities I'm in. The DVA has been great, and a lot of Facebook groups and stuff that I've joined most recently have been good. You don't get anybody hating on anybody's setup. You don't get anybody, talking down anybody. I started playing FSX on a laptop that had a Intel HD 1000 or something graphics card in it. I had to play with the settings all the way to the left. Played on a PlayStation controller, like, but yeah, believe me, I know exactly what you mean. I'll show you. I don't know if you hang around that long. I don't expect people to hang around this whole flight, but believe me, I understand completely. I understand completely. I have 50-inch or 50 or 55-inch flat screen curve monitor with two monitors on top of that, and then a third monitor that's I use for like work, and then I have a PC for work, a Mac for work, and then a personal PC and an iPad, and the honeycomb and rudder pedals underneath, and it's unexplainable to people. Maybe I don't know. I had posted in a group the other day. Oh yeah, absolutely. But it's fun, It's a lot of fun. Maybe I can kind of show it to you here. Um, what did I take the picture? Oh, I took the picture on my iPad. So, but I posted it in the Facebook group. That's funny that you say that. Yeah. Give me one quick sec. So that I don't know if you can see that at all, but that's kind of the setup right there that I'm working with. So it's pretty cool. It's fun. Yeah, I have tried VR, and to be quite honest with you, it's sitting right here. I don't know how much of a fan I am of it. At least in X-Plane, I wasn't that much of a fan of it, but maybe I'll try it again. I feel like that one, I think I need to upgrade. I don't like the pixel density in that one. I'm kind of getting on course here talking, but I don't like the pixel density in that one. You can really kind of see the pixels in that, and I'm not that much of a fan of it. I also kind of get migraines. Oh, okay, so maybe I'll try it. You know, I have it all. I got the setup here, so maybe I'll try it again in the sim. But I yeah, I wasn't a the hugest fan of. I get migraines and motion sickness sometimes. So yeah, it's a little more overrated than I can't say overrated, but it's a little. It has some time to go. I feel like, but it is pretty interesting. Yeah, once it comes out, I'll plug it back in and try it out. But for now, this curve monitor just does it perfect for me. And I also do racing sims, um, which I need to kind of upgrade that and get that all back together. But okay, yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. I absolutely will check it out. Yeah, can't hurt. I'm way off right now. I gotta come in. Oh, I don't, bro. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, man. I'm got nothing to do tonight but just hang out, watch some NBA playoffs on one of my extra screens, and relax, man. I'm just out here having fun. Nah, I don't mind talking, man. That's why I kind of do it. You know, why I live stream. I mean, my YouTube channel isn't, super popular or nothing like that. I don't have the time for it to be, but it's cool, man, when you can hop on sometimes and just kind of connect with folks and talk, especially during this whole Corona thing. It's fun, and that's another cool thing about flight simming or any gaming community, right? It's not exclusive to flight simming, but that's one cool thing about the gaming community. You can get out there and just meet folks and have fun, and you're not as isolated during a time like this when you easily could be. I mean, for me, it's like now that this. I mean, before it was X-Plane, right? I'd go fly when I got bored or whatever. But with this, it's like you can literally explore the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty amazing. So got a million different places to fly and check out, talk to folks along the way. So it's dope. It's really awesome. Really awesome. Let's give a couple outside views here. See, now I don't know why that's locking. Maybe did I change that on the camera? Fixed look, free look. Oh, uh-oh. gosh. I don't know how to get out of that. Oh, maybe like this. Okay. Give a couple views outside. I'm trying to understand this drone camera. Like drone focus. Because it doesn't. Oh, weird. Oh. Yeah, I don't really understand the drone camera thing, because once it pulls away from you, it's hard to get it back. So let's see where we are real quick. Yeah, we're looking good. Fuel is getting pretty low, but we should be okay. Good morning out here flying.
Columbus approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Cessna 152 4 miles north of 2 Oscar Hotel 8. Request flight following. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Columbus approach. Squawk 6704.
I wasn't expecting that to pop up.
Squawk 6704 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 4 miles north of 2 Oscar Hotel 8, 3,600 feet. Altimeter 29.96. Copy Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Huh, okay. This probably works like the, I haven't refueled yet. No, maybe some I'll try out here in a little bit. Yes, this probably works like it did in the former FSX. You hit it, you ask for clearance, and I'm not really doing that right now, so yeah, we'll just close it. All right, let's see where we are. Okay. Will there be real airline deliveries? Real airline deliveries. What do you mean by that? You mean? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be funny or anything. You mean liveries, probably? Probably down the line. I mean, yeah, I could see them. They're 100%. I think. 2996. Is your altimeter set? I don't think so. Niner 6. Okay. Yeah. Good call. like I don't know what happened, but I must have clicked or hit something because I'm not able to freely look all the way to the left like I was before. So I don't know what I did, but I don't want to start pushing buttons and jack something up at this point, right? Hopefully we get a nice view over Columbus as we're heading in. I mean, we're pretty close at this point, so we should get a really nice view of downtown Columbus. Let me check the camera again. I must have... Okay, there we go. I got it back. I don't know what I clicked, but all right. So we are pretty close here. So you can see Columbus, downtown Columbus here, just to our north. Yeah. There's downtown Columbus right in front of us. I think I had this on here to land on 28 right. And it doesn't really matter. I'm going to land on 28 right anyway. I'm gonna start kicking out some speed here just to kind of start a slow descent. Nothing too crazy, but start coming down a bit. So there's downtown Columbus right there. John Glenn International is going to be just to the northeast of downtown. We'll get a real nice view of downtown Columbus as we're coming over. No, not at all. No, the scenery is good for me. I'm good to go here. I'm actually going to be flying right over my house here downtown. I live somewhere in this area. We'll get a nice little view of downtown off to our right. There's Berliner Park, 71 North there. South side of Columbus. Yeah, I see it. I live somewhere in this area. I looked at it earlier. It's pretty dope. So there's downtown. There is Scioto Autobahn Metro Park, which is true to life, which is absolutely insane. Look at downtown. freaking gorgeous, man. COSI, Supreme Court, Huntington Building. We'll make this right turn. The Columbus Crew, our Major League Soccer team, is building their stadium right here. This is the Scioto River there, and Nationwide Arena. You'll see Ohio State in the horseshoe just off to our left. Right there, there's Ohio State in the horseshoe. All right, let me pay attention here so I can put this baby on the ground. I'm not going to fly a pattern or anything like that, because I'm just having fun. Oh, no, it does. It's Nationwide, it's Convention Center, High Street. I mean, it just doesn't get much better than that. This is fresh out the box. I got Game Pass. I paid, you know, $1.99 or whatever to get all it is. There's Ohio State back there. You see the horseshoe. Oh. All right, let's pay attention. Have the field in sight. Again, my rudder pedals aren't working, so let's see what we can do in terms of the landing here. Getting a lot of skipping here. I think the stream is probably messing with things a little bit, and my settings, but whatever. Come on, it'll work out. It'll work itself out. A little high, but I got a lot of runway to work with. Beautiful. Beautiful. Got her down. Very nice. Very, very nice. So super nice flight, man. I mean, so much fun. It does not get much better than this, you know? It really doesn't. Super. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Very much so. Takes a lot of practice to get in like that, but a little high. Kind of overthinking it a little bit, but all good. We'll vacate the runway here and you know, we'll see you all on the next one. You know, like and subscribe if you want. I mean, you know, we got like 200 subscribers or something. They're not that big of a deal, but man, it was nice. Nice rocking with everybody out here. And oh, fuel? Yeah, I don't know. I could check it out. Why not? Really got too much of anything else going on. See if we can get the heck off the runway. Oh, this no rudder thing is so strange. If anybody finds out what's going on with these Thrustmaster flight rudder pedals, man, please let me know. That'll be my theme tonight. I'm going to thanks, Warren, man. I appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna do a bunch of research tonight to try to figure out what the heck is going on with the rudder pedals. We'll park GA over here, and see. I don't know about refueling or anything. I haven't even looked into any of those things yet, but or how to even start that process. But hey, why not? Let's take a look at it. Can't hurt. Pretty accurate depiction of Columbus for a you know, from just a default perspective. I mean, probably the best you're gonna see Columbus anyway. You don't really make scenery for Columbus, so I'll take it. Outside view, right? Park park right with these guys right here. Super weird. Super weird how to get this plane going without these pedals. Let me see. Oh, did I jack something up? Oh no, I did. Here, cockpit. I feel like I gotta look at my key bindings. Somehow I'm setting the parking brake. Oh, this is cool. He's actually guiding me in. So this is pretty awesome. Gotta move up a little more, right? So undo the parking brake again. I don't know what the heck is going on with that, but we'll figure it out. That's so cool, man, that he's actually pulling you in like that. Parking brake. More to the right. Want me more? Okay, I'm not doing that. But I wonder if they won't like clear me if I don't get in there. There we go. Stop. Don't hit them. Okay, so cool. just gonna go ahead and shut her down. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I have T-Flight rudder pedals. Yeah, the T-Flights. It says that they're supposed to work, so I'm not sure. T-Flight. Yeah, I have the T-Flight rudder pedals, so they should be supported. I'll show you what happens actually. So, yep, and those are the ones that I have. So look, this is what happens. So when I try to, it's showing them, right? So it obviously, it obviously has them in here. The issue is when you try to, okay, there, and then it pulls up the profile, right? So it's recognizing the it's recognizing them, but changing the actual like rudder axis, right? It's saying it's on joystick slider Y, which is actually this. It's showing the honeycomb as a joystick. Now, these are the only options that it gives you, right, for this input. So I don't even know how this became joystick slider Y because it doesn't even give you that option in the drop down. So like for the brakes, it's saying joystick there, but you know how X plane you can just kind of control the axis and it'll tell you. I mean you can when you select input, if I brake, it'll say boom. So it should be the Z axis, right? Okay. So we'll take your your suggestion and we'll see. So you're saying joystick L axis Z, that's what you're saying? Or joystick L axis Z, right? Okay. So let's validate it. Again, nothing. Like I'm going full right rudder, I'm going full left rudder. There's absolutely nothing happening at all. If I reverse, there's nothing happening. And I can step through all of these ones that they provide, and again, I get nothing, right? Yeah, 100%. I can step through all of this stuff, and it just does nothing. Now, I know that it's working because I downloaded what is it called? It's called the Thrustmaster calibration. Um, and so I know that it's being recognized because the calibrator thing is recognizing it, right? Where is it at? Do 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 RST T Thrustmaster. Do, 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 do. So here's my other thing. Like I'm trying to figure out like, okay, boom. So these settings help you can configure preferred device. Select device you want to use with the older programs. Let's just do T-Rudder, right? Properties, right. So, okay, now this is interesting. So now, test input. Okay, so now it's not doing anything. Let's see. T-Rudder. Let me check this. Properties. See, I'm getting left and right and, all of my buttons and everything. Here, I'm getting everything for that. But for the rudder, oops, there we go. I got a little something, but nothing. Properties, test input, advanced, T rudder, properties, nothing. Restart it a million times. Uh, these settings, yeah, still not happening. Let's look at something else real quick. Thrustmaster, RST, Thrustmaster, target, GUI, right? So for the target, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe it wants you to create a new, um, maybe it wants you to create a new profile for this, right? Yeah, I hear you, but it was just working a minute ago, and it it absolutely works. I don't even want to in X-Plane. So I don't know. I don't know what happened, but it's a little annoying. But I'll work on that offline. Just uh, if anyone sees anything, let me know. Now, you were saying something about fueling. I don't know. I don't know anything about fueling. How you call for that? Maybe you do it in this menu. Oh, fuel consumption, reset, reset. Okay. And I don't know if a truck comes or someone fuels up or what. I don't really know about all that. Objectives, travel to descent final. Oh, oh. Oh yeah. Oh, you can just travel to final like that? Oh, I thought it would just take you there. Let's say that's kind of cool. Set back up on a quick final. And then under basic controls, you see the T, but I don't really know what the heck is going on. We'll do some more we'll do some more messing around with that. But yeah, a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. I'm probably what time is it? Probably do another flight. Why not, right? Do another one from somewhere to somewhere, but let's see. Fuel, distance. Clicking through some of this stuff just to see what it is. Yeah, man, I got lucky. I went over to Micro Center here and fortunately was able to pick mine up, which was cool. So, uh, let's take a look at one more thing, Thrustmaster wise, right? I mean, who cares, you know? So they have the advanced calibration software, right? Which I feel like I had downloaded already, but maybe not. Yeah, they have a lot of my money too. A lot of my money. Okay, so look, now again, uh, I can see what you're saying. Earlier, I was getting some response from this, but now I'm not. You make a good point there. Maybe it's something with the system. It's registering left brake, and I mean, I'm not even pushing anything. So let's see. We have, let's see if I can find it. Uh, Where the heck is it at? USB. Oh, I don't even know what this is. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Give me a sec. Let's see what that gets me. Okay, so we do get responses there, but it's too much. Like I'm not even hardly moving this thing here. So, and I'm getting 100. I'm already at 100. Right there, I could kind of see what they mean. It's just a dead zone. Oh, it would be something like that. Yeah, yeah. So then left, the dead zone is right there and right. Okay. Now what it's going to tell me is that's right in the center. It's going to tell me to, it's going to tell me I need to restart or I need to unplug. So to save the settings, unplug the device. Weird. Okay, be right back. Okay, super weird now, right? Because the right one just did something weird with the dead zone, right? Where it's way up here, right? Like, why is that a full orange? That looks like something's like this. I don't freaking know. Haha, what's up, Captain? Thanks for thanks for coming back, man. I'm still trying to figure out this thrustmaster situation, these T-flight rudder pedals. Let me just do defaults, right? Hit apply. It's going to say unplug the device to save it, which is weird. Hold on. Okay. So that looks fine, right? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So the sim just dropped for some unknown reason. Um, let's close this. Let's close all of that down. Did the sim really just drop? Weird. Okay. So let me make sure. X target. We can end that. Oh, that's weird. It just closed. We'll try to open it back up. What's up, Captain? Yeah, man. Where'd you fly from? Where were you streaming tonight? Yeah, I shouldn't really mess with it myself, but I'm just trying to think of anything I could possibly think of to troubleshoot, try to get it to work. Hope we're not. That was a weird crash. Hope we're not seeing those crashes. Remember back in the old FSX days, thing would just crash for no reason, right on final. Yeah, I'll check it out. We'll see if it works. See if it works in the game now. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I would assume that boards and it might want to update. I would assume that boards and all type of stuff would be blowing up if yeah, yeah. Oh, it's my first meeting's at 9:30. Still got a little bit to go. I'm sure if it was like a huge issue that boards and everything would be blowing up about this at this point. So I'm going to assume that it's an isolated event, but I also am going to assume that the simulator is going to probably suffer from some performance issues, at least here in about 40 minutes when the East Coast here begins to download. It's probably going to be pretty insane. Around 12, so I'll probably hop off at that time anyway and just chill. But all right, let's see what we got from a controls perspective, right? It's showing the T rudders, okay, and showing the slider, which I don't really like that term because I feel like they're not marked right or something. Joystick. Only thing I could do is just get into a plane and see if it's working. And I just want to make sure. Piloting. Gotta keep the rudder on because I don't have one. Okay. That is the default. Well, actually, yeah, you ask a great question. Yeah, you asked a great question. And the default is just that. So you can move that to default. It's the same thing. It doesn't. There's no change between the two. And I didn't change it. I didn't save anything. It just popped up like that. So we'll keep it default, right? And we'll just hop into a quick plane. Oh, we'll do, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. We'll do Houston, right? Down in Houston. We'll do IH. daytime. Oh, for real? Dang, yeah. I wish I would have caught that. I'll uh I'll change it. I'll change it. I'll fly out of there. You could tell me whether or not then you tell me whether or not your area looks like it should. And I just tried to go to Atlanta earlier and it was the whole thing. Like it didn't look good. And I read something about that with Vegas before, like that Vegas didn't look good either. But it's day one. They'll fix these things. They'll get everything together. Just imagine. I mean, just think about how far these Sims come in such a short period of time. How they closed it. Oh, okay. KEYQ. Okay, I'll check it out. See, to me, I'm hoping that I could go into. I'm hoping that I could go into the software and like change the name of it, right? If I could change the name of.
Houston Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra at runway 26 left, ready for
Okay,
takeoff,
it's
straight out
showing now.
departure.
Okay,
Cessna
let's see.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra cleared.
Let's see if I got it. Moment of truth. Left brake, nope. Right brake, nope. Full right rudder, full left rudder, nothing. And it's definitely being shown in the system. It is just not translating over to the sim at all. So, man, that's a bummer, but it's not a deal breaker. Um, it's just a bummer, and I'll keep searching and seeing if other people have the same issue. I will keep searching. Yeah, super weird. Super weird. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that KEYQ real quick. We'll switch it up. Take a few minutes to get over there, but I appreciate you rocking with me, so don't mind flying out of your airport down there. We'll just keep everything the same. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on. That's what I'm gonna do. I got my phone ready. As soon as I end this stream, and I'm gonna do some research into what's going on. Yeah, that is pretty dope that they still have it if it's not open. Grab a little lemonade while I'm waiting. Yeah. I mean, I asked in one of the chats or one of the groups I'm in on Facebook to see if anybody else was having an issue with the TFRP, and nah, just a little. It's too late for all that. Just a little Something I got from Chipotle. I don't know, certified organic lemonade or something. I don't know. It looks pretty good. Oh, engine shut off. I forgot I had my key. Had my key off there. Okay, we're good. We'll set some flaps and then we'll just get up in the air and we'll see. Let me know if it looks like your area. Hmm, so strange. I gotta plug my iPad in here. If you fly north, you should hit my folks' house. Okay. Huffmeister. All right. Cool. We'll check it out. We will check it out. What the heck is going on? Ho 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 ho. Oh, is that what we're doing? That's what we're doing. Uh-oh. Flight simulator is just closing unexpectedly these days, huh? Hmm. Interesting. Like I say, I really hope not running into that crap again from FSX days. I'll try it one more time. If it doesn't work, I'll have to peace out with work in the morning, but super weird. Oh, oh, that's pretty cool, man. It's got to be cool to fly out like that. Well, we'll see if it looks true to life or anything. This is the second crash, so I know that a lot of people are going to start downloading this thing here in about 30 minutes. So it's probably just going to be a good idea to get off anyway. But hop back on in the morning. That was a fun flight from Cincy on the Columbus. It was a lot of fun. Good landing, great scenery, great sights. That's what I want to do right there. I got to get up. I mean, I'm assuming this is Alaska or somewhere, but I got to get up in the mountains, turn some snow on, and do some challenging stuff like that. That'll be a lot of fun. There's a launch event tomorrow, right? EGGL to Luxembourg, it looks like. Looking here on Facebook. That's interesting. I don't know if I'm ready for an event yet. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, man. I got a huge event tomorrow. I'm not ready for any events. I just want to do some regular flying. I gotta see VATSIM and how that all incorporates into here. Anyway, so you said um, would you say KEYO? Oh yeah, KEYQ. Okay, KEYQ. Runway 27. We'll do it in the daytime. Same plane will fly. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. It's gonna be time to lay it on down. I've been flight simming for the past like 7 hours, but I don't regret it at all, man. I've been anticipating this for a long time, so get some sleep and wake up in the morning, do it all over again. Get a bunch of flights in. Let's have fun. Oh man. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. The event tomorrow is at 4. So if I get some flights in and things like that, maybe we'll hop into that event. It's tomorrow at 4 p.m. Like I say, EGGL to Luxembourg. It'll be interesting. Yeah, how's that look? Does that look like the town? Ready to fly. Okay, let's just get up here in the air. We'll set some flaps, which are already to 10. And we'll trim it a little bit. Say fly north. Fly north. Okay. Dang, that's crazy for a freeware plane, right? To look that close. I mean, stock airport. Coming on around north. Oh man, is that a high school football stadium? That's pretty cool. Slow it down and cruise a little bit. Did you try changing your region?